Hello everyone. So today I will be reading my personal statement because GKS 2025 guidelines are out, and I'm sure there will be some people who are still confused on how to exactly write a personal statement. So I will be reading my statement and giving some tips so that it will be helpful for you guys, and I really hope you guys get selected. You can start it with a quote or a contradictory statement. For example, for quote, you can write down any quote which inspired you and what you learned from that quote and how you are going to apply that quote in your real life. Second is a contradictory statement. For example, how a lazy girl like me secured first rank in class. So what happens is the reader who is reading your personal statement, he has a lot of statements to read. So if you start your personal statement with, "Hi, my name is Tisha, I'm 20 years old, I'm from India," and blah blah blah, he won't be interested in reading your statement because he knows those details already. You should write down something which makes him read your statement more. So I started my personal statement with, "From being addicted to games to finding my purpose, how games led to a passion for studying computers." So my major is related to computers, so I have written how my addiction to games made me find my purpose, that is to study computers. When I was young, I was introduced to the world of video games through great game cassettes that I could connect to our television. It was a popular pastime in my country, and I would often play games during the afternoon. I was particularly fond of games like Mario, Tetris, and Bomberman. As I controlled the characters with my joystick, I found myself curious about the technology that made it possible. How could a simple joystick control the movements of these characters on the screen? I wondered. So it makes them interested in my life, like how can games make someone study computers, right? So if you write down something like this, they will be interested in reading your story, your life story, your personal statement. But if you start it with just, "Hi, my name is this and that," they won't be interested. The second paragraph is, "This curiosity marked the beginning of my interest in technology. I was fascinated by how technology could create entire worlds within a television screen and how it allowed us to interact with these worlds in a meaningful way. This fascination stayed with me as I grew older, gradually evolving into a passion for understanding and creating technology." So, in these three paragraphs, I have written how exactly I'm interested into technology, what made me study computer science in my bachelor's. During my school years, I eagerly participated in every opportunity that arose, from traditional events like education competitions and essay writing contests to artistic ones like Rangoli competition, Indian art, tattoo making competitions, and even food festival. I was always keen to be involved. One particular memorable experience was a week-long school tour where we were required to manage our daily needs independently, including cooking meals, doing laundry, and making beds. Phone and technology were strictly forbidden, allowing us to fully immerse ourselves in the activities at hand. Our group utilized this time to engage in fun and meaningful activities such as singing songs and performing skits on important topics like educate girls, as well as starting our days with refreshing yoga sessions. Additionally, we received practical lessons in first aid, including bandaging techniques, further enriching our educational journey beyond the classroom walls. It taught me how to be independent by doing things like cooking and laundry without help. Working with my classmates in activities like singing and skits taught me teamwork and made us closer. These experiences showed me that learning isn't just in class, but in everything we do. So I mentioned the competitions in which I participated and what I learned from them. And also, to prove that I actually did this, I have submitted I have submitted my certificates to prove them that I actually did this. So in your personal statement, if you are writing something, for example, I did this, I participated in a national contest, then you have to prove them. You have to submit a certificate, because if you just keep on bragging about yourself, I did this, I did that, but you don't submit any proof, they might think that you are lying about it. So if you are writing something in your personal statement, please make sure to submit a proof about it. Then, this was about my school life. Then I started to write about my high school. In high school, I chose to study computer science. I studied hardware and software fundamentals. During my studies, I found myself interested in the software aspect of computer science, especially the visual part. HTML, a markup language, caught my attention. The ability to see my code transform into a visual interface was fascinating. It was like watching a digital canvas come to life. This experience deepened my interest in visual technology, particularly in areas where coding and creativity intersect. So, this is about my high school years, on which course I took. And after completing my 12th grade, I took my decision to do Bachelor's in Computer Science honors. My classes were conducted online due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Starting my degree felt like drowning in an ocean of textbooks. Piles of books surrounded me, and the pressure to cover everything made my head spin. The stress started affecting my mental health. In response, I enrolled myself in some courses as mentioned below. So now I wrote about the courses which I did, and I did them during the COVID years because I had a lot of time. But I have submitted certificates of all of them. So please make sure to write everything a little bit about the courses you have done or the certificates which you have submitted. Please make sure to write a little bit about them. So, the first course was Learning How to Learn, Powerful Mental Tools to Help You Master Tough Subjects. I learned about the Pomodoro technique, spaced repetition, and the importance of sleep. By using the tips and tricks of this course, I was able to manage my studies effectively with increased confidence and preparedness. So, I first wrote about how studying computer science affected me because there were so many books to study. And then in the next paragraph, I am explaining how I learned to overcome that mistake. So I took up a course and I learned how to study effectively. Then the second course was Positive Psychiatry and Mental Health. I was introduced to concepts of mindfulness, gratitude, and the joy of performing anonymous acts of kindness. They provided me with a sense of clarity and empathy, empowering me to overcome obstacles with grace and compassion. So, the next course which I did was about positive psychiatry and mental health, and I wrote about all the things which I studied from that course. No doubt people ask me is, can I submit or can I submit these courses which have no relation with my major? Yes, you can, because these two courses which I did has nothing to do with my major. My major is completely opposite, but I did them because it had an impact in my life. It made me learn something. So whichever course you have done, please make sure to write something like what did you learn from it and how are you going to implement this in your real life. Then the third offline course was Maharashtra State Certificate. As the situation improved and lockdowns were lifted, I took the opportunity to expand my knowledge of computers by enrolling in a program that is widely recognized in my country. I got practical knowledge about topics related to PowerPoint presentations, cybersecurity concepts, and how to increase productivity by technology and making lives easier. During this course, I connected one on one with my teachers, engaged in conversations with new classmates, and found joy in socializing with others. During the third semester, we transitioned back to offline classes. This opened up various opportunities for me. One of our subjects was the .NET framework, a platform used for building modern applications. For this subject, our teacher assigned us a group project. I was appointed as the team leader of a group comprising 11 members. Our task was to create an application of our choice. We developed an application called Bazaar Cart, which translates to cart in market. This application was designed to serve local shop owners and small business owners, allowing them to keep track of their products. Then I mentioned about a project which I did during my college years. So I have also submitted the whole project file, and next paragraph I have written. As the team leader, my responsibilities included conducting meetings, assigning tasks based on individual preferences, managing attendance, video editing, script writing, and ensuring task completion by all members. During this period, we had exams and assignments, which made the project a significant challenge as we had to attend university for 8 hours and lab sessions for 2 hours. However, by dedicating an hour each to the project, we learned the importance of teamwork, good communication skills, and time management. We eventually submitted our video to the teacher, signifying the successful completion of our project, standing by the quote, "United we stand, divided we fall." So I wrote about what exactly my tasks were during this project, what is the issue we faced, and how we solved it together. Next, we had a subject called software engineering. I discovered that software development is not just about writing code. It also involves understanding users' need, collecting their requirements, and ensuring the software is user-friendly. Our instructor gave us an excellent opportunity to give a presentation on any topic of our choice. I took the opportunity to talk about software models and their importance. Delivering this presentation allowed me to hone my public speaking skills and share my knowledge. Engaging with my peers and responding to their questions was truly rewarding. Then I wrote about the presentation which I gave. Last semester, our university had the task of creating a project of our choice. I created a project called the Rating and Review Management System. I made it because online ratings and reviews are super important for businesses these days. It helps them make decisions about their products and services. In future, we will have lots of AI products, websites, augmented reality, and virtual reality technology. So it is super important to have user feedback. I was lucky to have the support of one of our teachers throughout the project. Her guidance was incredibly helpful in shaping the system to meet industry standards. Additionally, our university arranged for external teachers to review our projects. Their feedback was valuable in improving the project's quality and functionality. After studying design extensively in South Korea, my goal is to improve and perfect this project through modifications and developments. After completion of my bachelor's degree, I was sure to pursue my master's degree in visual technology. During my vacation, I enrolled in design courses as I had a strong interest in the visual aspect of design. I wanted to create graphics and user interfaces, so I took courses on visual design topics. The courses were projects which I did, but I would like to not show them. I did two projects to implement my design skills. Both projects were enjoyable and provided me with valuable insights into design principles. I aim to improve both designs further in the future. After finishing my master's degree in South Korea, I am determined to collaborate with a team and bring this project to success. My first project was in Figma. It was a guided project and my first design project. This project provided me with hands-on learning skills. So I wrote about the project which I did. The second project was a self-education and it was a private project by myself. I wanted to develop a single platform that could help users with different aspects rather than requiring them to download multiple apps for various needs. So the second app which I wanted to develop was education. So I wrote a little bit about these two projects and I also submitted the documents which proved that I actually did these projects. Now, if you keep on saying them that your life was all about studies, your life was all about projects, they might think that you are a study worm or a student who is only interested into studies. So I also wrote about the NGO work which I did. Apart from academics, I joined. Okay, so here I see one typo which I made. Apart from academics, I wanted to join a non-governmental organization. I think this statement is correct, but anyways, which is focused on children. I joined an NGO named Muskurahat, which translates to smile in Hindi. The mission of this organization is to support underprivileged children by providing them with educational assistance. My responsibilities were to raise funds for the children. I took pleasure in being part of something that was aiding others and contributing to the betterment of my country. It was a new experience for me and I learned a lot of new things. I had to reach out to various people online to ask for their support. There were times where many people declined, which was disheartening, but I understood it was part of the process. It was incredibly rewarding to know that my efforts were making a difference. I took pleasure in being part of something that was aiding others and contributing to the betterment of my country. It also helped me meet more people and connect with those who also want to make a positive change in the community. So I wrote about the NGO work which I did and what exactly the work was and what I learned from this work. So as you can see, I made like a little bit grammar mistake here, but that's okay because we are not robots and we can make grammar mistakes. Your essay should not be 100% correct. It can have some mistakes and that's completely fine. People who are writing statements from ChatGPT, but trust me, if you write your statement by ChatGPT, anyone can guess it because we all now understand how an essay looks when it is written by a real person and how an essay looks when it's written by ChatGPT. Interest in visual technology led me to explore options for design, animation, and VFX. However, I found limited opportunities in India. So this was the point where I mentioned why I don't want to do this course in India. This is when South Korea caught my eyes. South Korea has received global recognition for its excellence in visual technology. Leading companies like Samsung and LG showcase the country's commitment to innovation. What truly excites me is South Korea's ability to seamlessly integrate technology into daily life, making it both functional and user-friendly. This unique combination of technical expertise and artistic creativity perfectly aligns with my own aspirations. Furthermore, South Korea's entertainment industry is of great interest to me. Their music videos are known for their high quality engaging nature, and also good animation. This is achieved through the combination of modern technology, creativity, and artistic vision. These elements bring the stories to life in a captivating way, transporting viewers into the world of the music. I am eager to learn from the experts in South Korea about their methods. I want to understand how they can create such high quality videos with compelling storytelling. It is fascinating to me. I am excited to explore their techniques and creative processes further. So, mentioned a point like then there might be a question which can be asked in interviews like why do you want to do this course in Korea and why you don't want to do this course in India. So I wrote like this course is not available in India. So and why I want to study from South Korea, because South Korea is one of the leading industries in this major. So why not study from the best? Now the next paragraph is about why I choose Dongseo University. I chose Dongseo University for its outstanding visual contents department, offering diverse subjects of my interest. Learning from experienced teachers and industry professionals will provide a practical learning experience. I am excited about joining the research laboratory, focusing on the virtual studio lab, where I can combine my knowledge of engineering, arts, and humanities. Dongseo University's reputation for welcoming international students reinforces my decision. It provides an O2O, which is online to offline program, a first in Korea, which will allow me to prepare for the topics in advance and give presentations in class. So I did a little bit of research and found out that Dongseo University provides O2O program. And if you want to know more about it, or if you're planning to apply in Dongseo University, please go through the website once. And I also wrote about the lab which I'm interested in joining. Next. In addition to academic pursuits, South Korea offers a rich and exciting culture to explore. The vibrant energy of festivals like Chuseok and the beauty of traditional clothing like Hanbok are truly captivating. I especially admire the Korean emphasis on respect for elders and strong communities, values that I share. Furthermore, experiencing South Korea's cutting edge technology firsthand will be incredibly valuable for my future as a visual engineer. I wrote about like something which is not related to academics. Learning the Korean language and experiencing local customs are equally exciting. This immersion will not only deepen my understanding of the Korean way of life, but also allow me to build meaningful relationships with the people. Imagine working alongside Korean classmates on innovative visual engineering projects. Perfect combination of technology, technical expertise, and cultural exchange. Dongseo University, with its excellent reputation and focus on developing well rounded individuals, seems like the perfect starting point for this transformative journey. I am very much eager to embrace all that South Korea has to offer, both in terms of education and personal growth. Now that I am reading this statement, I'm thinking about all the grammar mistakes I have done, because there are a lot of things which I could have written better, but that's okay. So, this was all about my personal statement. The only tips which I would like to give you guys is to have a good starting. Second, whichever course or whatever you have done in your life, please make sure to write what you learned from it. What skills did you acquire by doing this course? And that's it. So 2025 guidelines are already out. So I hope you guys get selected, and please prepare the documents well and give a nice interview, write the personal statement really well, and I hope you guys get selected. If you have worked hard for it, you will surely get the scholarship, and I hope I really hope you get this scholarship, because I know the pain of gathering all the documents and waiting for the interview round, then giving the interview and then waiting again. It's very stressful and I know it. And I really hope whoever is watching my videos, please you guys get selected. So that's it for today. I will share my study plans soon. So yeah, bye bye.